Hi, my name's Peter. I like motorcycles and motorcycle camping. Someone once described me as having zero skill, and even if I don't think that's exactly true, I do suffer from a lack of confidence. So I've taken a course and I'm practicing some of the things that I learned in the course. I just watched a video from Mototrek, and Dusty was saying the thing to do with an adventure bike is to get out and ride. So you got to get familiar with it, you got to get comfortable on it, and then you got to build the skills by taking a course from somebody who knows what they're doing. Not me. I'm not teaching you anything here. I'm just showing you what I do to build my confidence. If you stick around to the end, I'll give you a list of some other channels that do know what they're doing and share and teach you. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm just asking you to ride along with me as I grow and build some skills from maybe zero to something else. Let me show you my plan. I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to practice a couple of moves that I learned at the Pacific Riding School. One, two, three. I'll change these if it's too narrow. 1, 2, 3, or too far apart. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So that's my slalom. It might be too tight, might be too loose. I don't know. I have to learn for myself what a good distance is. Okay, that's too tight, too tight. Move that, give myself a little bit more. 3 paces is not enough. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, not exactly in a straight line, but close. Okay, because once I get good at it, then I could make them less in a straight line. Okay. Still tight, still tight. Okay, 4 paces. Still tight. I know I knocked a couple over there. Okay, oh look at that. If I was getting points for knocking them over, I'd be scoring high. Okay, well, let's go. I'll take this one back a pace. There. Okay, so then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Can't go any further along here. Seems like a long way, but when you get on the bike, it seems really close. That's more like it. Shifting weight on the pedals. Okay, this one is end up in the... So when I did a course, we did a lot of this, right? But you had instructors looking at your body position. You had instructors picking up the cones when you knocked them down, and you had one guy after another running through here. First time I ever dropped the bike was right here, doing something just like this. And that's the thing, right? You can drop a bike here and you won't hurt yourself or the bike. So that's just one exercise to practice, but it's good to have a feel for the bike, right? That's kind of the key in a lot of ways, is just having the bike react to you as you react to it. The feeling of the bike is going to give you more confidence. You know, you can't buy a 400 pound or a 500 pound or even a 300 pound bike and just jump on it and expect the bike to do everything for you. You need to get out there and practice. Now, if you're wondering about my windscreen, I've got the Royal Enfield tall screen on. I took off the Jivvy screen. I'm going in a month to ride in the Roadbook Rally, and there could be a lot of branches and things to ride through. I want to make myself lower profile to do that, so I got this screen. This gives me more practice on the clutch too. Better clutch control with practice. You know, you get out on the logging road and you're riding along, it's fine, but there's not enough places that challenge you to really build your skills. You want to create these situations where you're doing the things that are more difficult, you know, but create them in a safe place where you can afford to make a mistake. Okay, so I've set up some cones here in the shape of a square. I'm going to come into these cones and I'm going to just do a U-turn. And if the box is narrow enough, then it'll be challenging for me. If I need to adjust it, I'll make it a little more narrow or I'll make it a little wider as I go. Okay, that's practically full lock turn. Okay, so I'm going to adjust that, make it a little bit wider. Not quite, not quite. Oh, I didn't drop it. A little slippery in places there from the recent rain. So I was watching Brett Tack's video the other day about clutch control, and one of the exercises that he mentioned was to be able to walk beside your bike with just a little bit of clutch. It's not as easy as you think. Right? So there we go. Not that easy. You got to keep it in the friction zone, right? It wants to go faster than a walking pace, even this little Himalayan. Okay, let's go.